This is the new Jackie 33, and today is October 25th, 2016. Today is my 36th and 37th week update. Time for my stats. Before my stats, I'm sure you see the elephant in the room. I got on a wig. Woof. Anyway, let's get to the stats. Stats are always first. In August and September of 2015, I started this process. I was 254. In February 8th of 2016, I got the gastric bypass in Delaware, Wilmington, Delaware. If anybody's in Delaware, let me know. Anyway, at that time I was 236.4. 2 weeks ago, I came to you at 169.8, and today I am 165.2. For a 4.6 loss in 2 weeks, a little more than 2 weeks, 2 weeks in a day, and 71 pounds, 71.2 pounds since surgery, and 88.8 pounds since the beginning. Remember my goal, my original goal was 165. I'm here. Hot damn, I'm here. But I still have more to go. Indira's tag, Fall Into Fitness. If you're on Instagram, you'll see me every week, every day, or almost every day, doing a little quick video. Yesterday's video was a little bit funky, wasn't it? Don't know what I was doing in that video. But anyway, I went to my personal trainer and we had my monthly review, and it was not good. I lost 4% of muscle mass. He warned me what's going to happen. I didn't listen. I exercised too much. He did say you have to let your muscles rest. Now, to be fair to the man, he's been telling me that for weeks. Take some days off. Slow it down. Don't go so hard. But no, I had to lose this weight fast. I knew my body. Well, I didn't know my body. As a matter of fact, last week I couldn't do the couch to 5K because my legs were tired. So I just walked 3.5 miles. My body was telling me, I didn't listen to me either, because I'm going to lose this weight. Well, yeah, I did lose it. However, my body in general took a hit. So I'm cutting back to five times a week. And matter of fact, my PT, he wants me to exercise 4 times a week. And I actually confessed a couple of weeks ago that I went to 5, and he said, be careful. So I didn't have a heart to tell him I'd do 6. He probably would give me a nice long lecture. So I'm gonna go cut back to 5, 3 times at the at the personal trainer, 2 times walking. My husband says I gotta make one of those easy. Don't do 3.5 every time, 3.5 miles every time. We'll see about that. But I don't want to slow down too much. I want to keep the momentum going, We'll see. Finally got rid of my big clothes, my big lady clothes. I called the veteran organization. They came last week, took away 3 big bags of clothes that will not be on my body ever again. I actually kept a couple of the pants because they were, I want to keep them so I can try them on for my 11th month update. I want to put on before and after. So I kept those. In the past, I always bought clothes. If I saw a good deal, I'll pick up the clothes, I'll buy them, and then leave them in the closet. I would do that for underwear, I'd do that for clothes. So I had lots of clothes with tags on it. I finally went to my closet, had this particular tank top is one of them, with the tags on them. Everything's too big. Ain't that a bitch? I saved this for when I lost weight, then I lost weight, and I still can't wear them. But some things I'm going to take in, I sew, so they'll be going in. I'm going to wear them bad boys because I've been saving them. They're going to be worn. Underwear. I want to talk about underwear. It's going to be quick. The bra talk is going to be real quick. In my bras, I usually fill up about 1/3 of my bra now. Most of it is empty. And I don't really want to buy new bras yet because they are extremely expensive to get a good bra. And I want to wait till I hit goal weight. So I'm going to wear what I have, but I think I'm going to go buy one good one. So when I go out, I'm fitted and I look put together. But I'm home most of the time, and I don't need a bra most of the time, so I'm not going to bother with that. But that's the part, the bra. It just, there's nothing there but some non things. There's nothing there. I'm good with that though. Hi, and as far as panties, those I did the same thing. I would buy them, put them on. If they didn't fit my big butt, I would stick them back in the drawer for a later date. Um, I found 4 in the drawer with tags on them. I bought 5 recently with the Sleeve Diva, and I had 5 in my drawer that was a size large that I couldn't wear in the past. So I'm okay with underwear for right now, plus I'm wearing the old ones. And but I have been kind of vain about underwear. I never wanted my husband to wash my underwear and see the big granny panties. So what I would do was I would buy the ones that from Walmart. I bought some from Bally's. They were expensive. And Walmart. It starts with a V, VER something. And they had little spandex in them. And even though they were 2X, they didn't look that bad. See? They didn't look that bad. Tip for you ladies. Always get the high cut. It fits nicer on your thighs, gives you a nice smooth look. When you get the regular ones, it cuts you and then your legs bulge out. So I always wore these, and I've been wearing them for years. These are worn out, but I love them. But I went to the store one time with my mother-in-law about 10 years ago, and I bought these. Now you can't see that. You can't see. I had the tags on some of them, but they didn't have any. I thought they had spandex like my other ones, but they didn't have it. So I didn't wear them. So I got these to wear. Notice the high cut. I still wear the high cut. Recently, when I was walking in Walmart with the Sleeve Diva, we were just hunting. We found some other underwear. Aren't these cute? Little bit of spandex, size large. They fit perfectly, perfectly. I probably can get away with medium too. That my mother's apron doesn't hang over, even though it's a V, because my mother's apron is going down. Believe it or not, it's my loose skin is there, but it's nice. It's getting, my stomach is getting flat. Then I bought these with her too, and they're a medium. Don't like these, because remember they have the one cut in here, but I got a really good deal on them, so I bought them. But they're medium and they all fit. So I am wearing between a medium and large panties. I don't have to buy any more, but I think I'll probably end up going back to the Bally's and the Walmart Versailles or Versailles, whatever it's called, in the medium, because they have a little bit of give, a little bit of spandex, not girdly, not uncomfortable, just a little bit of support. And that's enough for panties. Speaking of looking at myself, I no longer think of myself as a 250-pound woman, but I don't think of myself as a thin woman either. I do neither. So I really don't know what to think of myself. I find myself looking at myself in mirrors, and if I'm in the street and I'm walking, I look at the doors or the windows and I look at myself. Basically, I'm amazed at what I'm seeing, and I keep wondering, is that me? You know, I keep wondering that. My hair's still falling out, but as I told you, this is not my hair. It's not falling out as bad as it did. It has slowed down, but there's not much there. When I comb it in the video, you really can't tell till you around me, because remember I said I have feathers. How I know it's growing is I have a ton of gray hair. My gray hair is coming in. I dyed my hair 4 weeks ago, and the gray hair is there, and it's permanent hair dye. So whatever I see gray, I know that's new growth, and it's about a 1/4 inch, so it's growing like gangbusters. But you're not gonna see it again until I dye it. No, it's just I got about a 1/4 inch of dye, and it just I look like a lion with this gray mane all around my face. But as you see, I bought the wig. I'm not a wig person. I'm not a weave person. My kids are weaved and wig people. But I'm getting ready to go out to dinner. I'm going to dinner with some friends, and so I'm gonna give it a try for my first time. So you know I'm gonna be self-conscious. This is the first time they've seen me thin, and I'm gonna pretend this is my hair. I paid for it, it's mine. Now, let's review my last 2 weeks. I went to my general doctor. Everything is great. I'm not malnutrition. I am digesting my vitamins and all my everything properly. She didn't like the B12 as I thought she wouldn't. So she has me on B12 every 4 to 5 days. She still told me to take it, but not as much. I thought I was anemic. She said, no, I'm not anemic at all. She looked at my hair loss and said, my thyroid problem is a symptom of hair loss also. So she actually increased my thyroid medicine, although she realizes that the hair loss is basically due to the the gastric bypass. She wanted to be a little, she wanted to get on top of it and said, increase the thyroid medicine for right now, just to be on the safe side. So that's what I did. I took her, you know, as a precaution. She wanted me to do it, so I did it. We'll see what happens. As far as my calcium, I told her I wasn't taking calcium. My numbers look good, but she informed me that the numbers on that test is not what I have to worry about. So VSG Jody, you were correct. She said I have to, she prefers me to manage my calcium with food. However, she realizes I'm not eating enough food. So she wants me to lock my food in every day, see where I am, and if I need the calcium, take the calcium. She doesn't like the supplements too much, but it's going to be hard for me to get it in food. I'm going to try. I'm not taking that nasty ass one I have in my drawer. That is done. I did try one that was an orange, I think Orange Burst it was called. I did like that. So I'm going to go hunt for that and see online and try and find that. I know Celebrate sells it, one of them. I'm trying not to go there, but that'd be one I'm going to try. She was impressed by weight loss. Very happy that I don't no longer have sleep apnea. She was overjoyed with that. I asked her to check my skin. I felt bumps under my legs and my thighs, and she mentioned that's because I lost a nice layer of fat that was underneath my skin. So now I'm feeling what was underneath there. She said it's nothing to worry about. It's part of losing weight. She also made me take a flu shot. I didn't want a flu shot. I went in with the intention of getting an exemption because as a volunteer at the hospital, they require you get an exemption or take the shot. She explained to me that that if I don't take the shot, I am exposing children, babies, not children, babies and elderly for the virus because I'll be carrying and spreading the virus. They can't take the shots, and I need to be a good citizen. And I explained all my reasons for it. How it made me sick, how it's an educated guess, the whole 9 yards. And she promptly told me that the hospital will not let me on the campus if I did not take the shot. And I need to be a good citizen so I don't spread my germs. So as a good citizen, I took the damn shot. Okay. I started line dancing again. We started line dancing again, my husband and I. You know that brings me joy. We've only done it once. We learned 6 dances, of which we already knew 3. Now, don't get it twisted. I had trouble with those 3 that I knew because it's been 5 years, but at least I knew it. And then I had fun. We have another class this week, and then I'm going to miss the the following week's class, and then they have like a little mini dance. So I'm looking forward to that. One of the dances we learned was by it's called Backyard Party by R. Kelly. You know that pedophile. But anyway, the dance is cool. I just try to move the pedophile information out of my brain. It's on YouTube. Boy, I love YouTube. YouTube has everything. They have all the line dances she showed us was on YouTube, so I can go in and practice. I actually do, when I come back from the classes, I come and I write down all the moves because it's hard for me to remember. At this point I have to remember 6 dances, you know. And I did find my previous line dance book, and it had 45 dances in there. So I'm waiting for her to teach me some more things I know so I could pull that out and I don't have to reinvent the wheel every time. But it's so much fun. We also went to the jazz festival last week, the week before last, with four friends, and it was amazing. We went. It's in Rehoboth, Delaware, and we saw Jeffrey Osborne and Gerald Albright, and it was so much fun. I mean, he had us up dancing, whoo, whoo. I was up there singing. Can you? Anyway, we was having a good time, and then we went out to eat, and it was so much fun. But the best part of it was we spent 4 days with these guys. One of the couples stayed with us on Thursday and Friday. Then we spent Saturday in a hotel in Rehoboth, and then on Sunday we got up and had breakfast, and we laughed and had a good time for 4 days. It was just amazing. They convinced us to go on the jazz cruise. We didn't want to get up the $2,000 a person to do it, but we're gonna get up the money, and we're gonna go in 2018. If that's the way it's gonna be for a week with all these different people singing and playing music, we want to be there. As far as last weekend, it was my husband's birthday. It's a big one for him. He's making the big 65, big 65. He's eligible for Medicare. Oh man. But I asked him, what did he want for his birthday? Did he want a party? Did he want to go someplace special, a special place for dinner, pampering? What did he want? And all he wanted was to see his daughters. So I told him, I said, you waited too late to ask me. The tickets are last minute. It costs a small fortune. But little did we know, behind the scenes, we got together and we got my youngest daughter here. Because the little one lives in Houston, Texas. The big one lives in Baltimore, which is not that far. So we got her ticket for the week before his birthday. His birthday's Halloween, so we got it for last week. And she got the flight in after work on Friday, got here at 11:30. My oldest daughter picked her up at the airport. They got here at 2. I had to go turn the alarm off and turn the light on outside. He didn't see me turn the light up, but he heard me open the door. And so he heard the alarm go off. And I just pretended I was going to the car for something. So when he went to the bathroom at 2 in the morning, the girls were there for him. He was so happy. I haven't seen him that happy in such a long time. We are a tight unit. We need to be together. And we had a great time. On Saturday, the girls and I made a video of gluten-free, cinnamon, sugarless muffins. They look good, but that shit was nasty. And so that video you will not be seeing, because it went into the garbage truck yesterday. It was horrible. That night we played a game called Black Card Revoked. You revoke our black card, and we had so much fun. Like questions like, who's your favorite Jackson? They said Michael, I said Freddie, because I wanted to be different. And then another question was like, when did you come in when you were young? Of course, the answer is when the lights came on. And I mean, there was questions like that. What do you do when somebody's trying to break into the house? Hide your kids, hide your wife. It was fun. We had so much fun. And after that, we watched the movie on Lifetime, Mitchell, which, you remember, she's that R&B singer that Dr. Dre and Suge Knight beat the crap out of. So we watched that. We had a good time. And then Sunday we got up, and then my youngest one and I went walking. We walked 4 miles, and it went just by so quickly. And then we came back, got dressed, and I made them my cream of wheat, my famous cream of wheat. And then we went to it's called the escape room, and we got locked in the Pirates of the Caribbean. We had to try and use all kind of clues to open up locks and boxes and treasure boxes and maps and all kinds of stuff. Well, we didn't get out the room. We had one more to go in an hour. It was kind of crazy, but we had a great time. And then we went to Olive Garden, but we brought the food home because I wanted to relax. I wanted to laugh and have a good time. And I didn't want the side eye from the table next to us because we made too much noise laughing. So we brought it home, and we just had a ball. We just enjoyed being around each other. We just laughed and had just so much fun. It was great. I can't wait for Christmas. I just love my babies. The subject of weight is slow weight loss. At least once every 2 to 3 days, I'm always making a comment to people, trust the process. It's going to come off slow, but it's going to come off. Some members, they lose really great. They lose 15 pounds, and then after that, 5, 10, humongous numbers. But most of us don't. But all we remember are the ones with the big numbers. Sometimes the tortoise does win. Constant, consistent losing is important. 1 or 2 pounds consistently is great. We want to keep losing. So don't get upset when you don't lose it. Before surgery, when you lost a half a pound, you were ecstatic. Now you get upset because you didn't lose 5. In the next few days, it's going to be 90 pounds for me. I'm 88 point something pounds away, lost. And I did that a pound, 2 pounds, and on a rare day, 3 pounds a week. Like this week, it was a little more than 2 pounds per week. That's unusual for me. The week before that, it was 1 pound. I did it 1 pound at a time. And I very rarely, I did not lose. There was a few times, but mostly I lost every single time. That's what you want. You want consistent weight loss. Trust the process. It'll come off. Now the quote of the week is a little wall hanging I made for my happen to be my neighbors. We've become pretty good friends. We've been here at this house 8 years, almost 9 years. And we're just becoming friends after all this time. And I want to let them know that I think they're special. So I made this. So that's the quote you're seeing. And also, as I told you, I belong to 3 quilt groups. And 2 of those quilt groups make things for charity. One group, one in Baltimore, makes breast pillows for women who have breast cancer. I'm so men too, to put under their arm, the little pillows. And then for the other group in Delaware, we make pillowcases for children for hospitals and shelters. And I'm going to include the pictures of both of these about now. Seeing that I'm getting more subscribers. I thank you guys. I thank you, newbies. I hope you see something that you could take from me, or just smile. Whatever. I am so happy with all my OBs. There's such a word as OBs, but everybody's been with me from the very beginning. You make my life special. You have a warm spot in my heart. I do watch every one of your videos. Everybody that's subscribed to, I watch videos. Trust me. Sometimes it gets harder than other days because a couple of you guys, I'm not gonna mention who names, you know who you are. Your video almost every day, so you make me work. But it's a job that I love doing. I stay on top of it. I do try and comment to everyone. If I missed your comment, it's because Gmail didn't send it to me. Because every email that comes in, I don't erase it until I answer it. So I know I try and make sure I answer everybody. Every so often I go on the list in the community. There's a special spot, and I'll see that I missed one, and I'll go back and catch it. But it's hard if it's not Gmail didn't send it. I didn't catch it. I apologize, but I do try to answer everyone. And everyone, like S. Walker says, ever since the beginning, if you subscribe to me, I subscribe to you. It's only courtesy. I am not rude, if nothing else. So with that being said, have a great day. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Sometime I'm making 2 weeks, 2 in a couple of weeks, a couple of days. But I try to get at least every 2 weeks now because I was boring the crap out of myself. Well, that's all for now. I'm sprinting toward 100 pounds. Next time I get to you guys, I'll probably be like 91, 92 pounds away. But I'm going for that 100-pound goal. I am almost there. I could smell it. I could just smell it. That's all for now. Have a great day, great week, and I'll be watching your videos.